This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and this is my review for the first episode of Loki, which came out today on Disney Plus, and just to say it was a fun show. I really did enjoy it, and think they did a good job with it. I really like the show so far, and think that they've done a good job. I'm excited to see where this continues, and what happens next. This was not really an action-packed episode. This was far more story and setup. And if this is supposed to be 6 parts, this feels pretty similar to something like the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier, or the first few of WandaVision, where it's just sort of setting everything up, letting you know how everything works and what's going on. But it was pretty good. Loki immediately escapes from the events of the Avengers Endgame, caused in the first Avengers movie, and is almost immediately arrested, and really has to go and take a look at his life, and it was interesting to see it. Loki had to truly realize what he was and face his worst self, looking at how bad of a person he was and how his future actions would lead to the death of his mother, his father, and eventually his own death, and that did inspire him to become a better person, at least from what we could see for now, and to try to help everyone. So it looks like Loki is going to be taking a real change. Since now he knows how his life is supposed to go and wants it to be different. He doesn't want to only be really changed in the last minute when Thanos kills him. And I can definitely see why. I am very excited to see what happens next. I think they did a good job with the show. So far, I've been having a lot of fun watching it, and think it was very funny to see all these different things. Loki is a very fun character, and this is a very fun show. It's not taking itself super seriously, but also seriously enough so we could care. This isn't like Legends of Tomorrow, where it's just, completely ridiculous, but it is taken seriously enough. But there is also elements of fun in it, and I've really been enjoying it. I think that this is a very good show. It's probably the most intriguing right from the start. I definitely been more interested in this right from the beginning than the other shows. Falcon and Winter Soldier was close, but this is just so much better and more interesting. I can't wait to see where this continues on to. And going into specifics of the episode, it was very interesting to see Loki looking at his life and everything that happened. It was both tragic and interesting to see Loki finally realize that he is really going to fail and that he is just being very selfish and thinking of himself. And one of the things I did think made Michael sense was them having all these Infinity Stones, since we do know Infinity Stones do create the flow of time and everything, and somehow they have, what was it, I think like 10 to 15 Infinity Stones with them, and that's not affecting the flow of time at all. Maybe it's because they reset the timelines. I'm not really sure, but it could be interesting if that's how Infinity Stones return to the main MCU, with them being revealed through being brought back by Loki. And I think that this series is likely to end with the TVA being dismantled, And I feel like this will feel very similar to Legends of Tomorrow Season 1, where we learn that the Time Organization, in this case, the TVA in Legends, the Time Lords, is actually secretly corrupt and will have to be taken down. And since I think this show is getting multiple seasons, it will rely on Loki to now try to protect the timeline. If not, I think that if they do disable it, then Loki is going to return to the main timeline after his death and make everyone think that he is still alive from when Thanos killed him, although he isn't. And I guess that's a little confusing, but well, I feel like that could happen. And I'm really excited for Loki. I cannot wait to see the next episode next week. And I will see you again in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please like the video, leave some comments, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. And may the Force be with you.